Alright, so we're going to make roast. I've already got the roast going with carrots in it. This is the roast. You can get a roast anywhere. I like pork roast best for when it comes to doing a roast in a crock pot. I The best way to do a roast is you want to do it. The vegetables that you want is carrots, onions, celery. I like to put garlic in mine, and then potatoes. I went out and Walmart sells these potatoes that they look like this, and they come in a little bag like this. They're perfect. These potatoes are perfect for doing pot roast and stews and things like that. So what I've been doing, these little potatoes like this, I've been taking them and I've been quartering them. And I'll show you how I do that here in just a second. So what I do is I take this, cut it long ways once, cut it long ways twice, and then you come out with this. The best thing that you want to do before you actually use your potatoes and cook your potatoes is you want to clean your potatoes. So I got the potatoes sitting here in a bowl of water. So we're going to continue cutting up these potatoes. And when you're cooking in a crock pot, if you cook your food on low and you put it on like this time of night, like right now it's 10:57. I just got back from the grocery store, so if you get your get all your food or whatever, and you want to do it this time, and you want to put it on about this time of night, because that way it has all day and all night to cook. Well, all night at least to cook. This way your roast gets to the point to where it's, I mean, you'll love it. You'll love it. It gets so tender that it just melts in your mouth. And then the flavor of the vegetables and the flavor of the seasonings cook into the roast. And then later, I'm gonna I have a recipe for old-fashioned blackberry cobbler. And one little thing that I want to mention about the potatoes is, if you get potatoes that has like a little eye on it like this, you want to cut that off. You don't want that in your food. Alright, so now the potatoes are done. We're going to drain the potatoes. So we're going to drain the potatoes, which we just did. And then now we're just going to pour over top of the roast. Just like so. So next thing we're going to put in there is the onion. Now I got a yellow onion. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you a little secret about an onion, a little trick about an onion. I've learned this through culinary school. I've learned this through different websites, different things like that. If you take an onion, okay, and you cut it in half, and you only use half of it, throw the rest of it away. Because if you leave it out, the bacteria and everything that's in the air, this onion is going to suck that up. and it's not going to be, you won't be able to eat it. You'll get deathly sick. There's been cases out there where people has died from eating leftover onion. So the way we're going to cut this onion, first we're going to cut this off. Then we're going to cut the other side off. Phone keeps on sliding. And then I like to put a little tiny slice just in the first layer. It's easier this way to peel it. And if you have any issues, there you go. So now the way we're going to cut this onion. Easiest way to cut an onion ever. We're dicing this onion. So all you got to do when you're cutting an onion is